This morning, we got news from the mother of our colleague, the Hon.Muhammad Ssegirinya, that he had passed on. Honorable Ssegirinya was brought to this hospital, Lubaga Hospital, a couple of days ago. His situation had become dire. He had over time stabilized, and so he was on and off. When he got dire, he was brought to hospital here for proper attention. He's been in ICU, and when we engaged the doctors told us, together with family, to make sure that people don't come to see him, guests and so on, to avoid him catching infections because he was in a very critical condition. So he's been that way for a while. His situation has been deteriorating for the past couple of days. And this morning, the doctors told the mother that he had become brain dead, and almost all his organs had shut down. In fact, all his organs had shut down. And of course, that's what now, through the mother of balance, she got in touch with us and told us that Hassan, the Hon.Muhammad Ssegirinya, had passed on. We rushed to hospital. I was able to access ICU together with Comrade Lewis Rubongoya. Of course, other leaders did join along the way. But the interface we had with the doctors have told us that what still is in place is a very slight pulse, because he's on a vent, he's on a machine. So yes, he's brain dead, all organs have shut down, but there is still a small pulse. And according to them, professionally, it would be unethical to declare him dead on their end when there is still that pulse. So they are saying they can't give us any hope. They don't know what the day will be like by close of day. But they are also saying they're not good. So professionally, they are saying because of that small pulse, even though he's brain dead, organs have shut down, that very small pulse, aided by the vent and so on, does not allow them as professional medics to declare him dead. And so they have said that's why they are not communicating as such. Of course, the mother was thrown off balance, and that's why she did reach out to us to give us that very disturbing news. So the current status quo, as per the doctors, is that yes, he's brain dead, organs have shut down, but there's still a very small pulse. We asked them, are you giving us hope? They said, we don't want to give you hope, but they said they're not God. God can perform a miracle. That's what the doctors have told us. We requested them to be with us to be able to communicate this, but they said they will be with us because the executive director is here. Dr. who?
Sister Dr. Grace.
Sister Dr. Grace, who is the acting executive director, but she's the medical director. So she told us she might not speak, but she will be with us because she, together with other doctors, that's the brief that they have given to us. Our call to the people of Uganda, and especially the people of Kawempe North, which he represents, is let's keep praying for him. The doctors are saying he's in a very critical condition, brain dead, organs shut down, but there is that small pulse, aided with the vent and so on. And so professionally on that end, they're saying they cannot at this point declare him dead. So let's keep praying for Hon.Muhammad Ssegirinya, even though, yes, medically they're saying hope is, it's a fairly grim picture, but there is God in heaven. That's the update.
Can you confirm to the public that the Honorable has lost his life for now?
Well, we are here at the hospital. We were called this morning by the mother of Honorable Ssegirinya Muhammad, who informed us that he has passed on. As you know, he has been here in ICU for some time now. We've been in touch with the family. It's very, very unfortunate news, but we are here waiting to get the final word from the doctors. But it's very, very unfortunate news. So far, from what we see. It's very unfortunate that he has lost his life after such a long struggle. Yeah.
As a national unity platform, how will you remember Hon.Muhammad Ssegirinya?
Of course, Hon.Muhammad Ssegirinya has been a fighter. He has been a fighter, has been one of us. He has been one of those who speak the truth for what it is. So it's unfortunate, but we are going to communicate to the country officially in the coming days.
Thank you so much, Honorable Council Lewis Rongwele. The leader of opposition in Parliament, Honorable Essanyu, has also just arrived here.
Am I speaking English or?
Honorable, how will you remember?
It's very unfortunate, the news that we have gotten this morning. I was at Parliament chairing Shadow Cabinet, and then I got a call. I spoke to the mother of the Honorable Muhammad Ssegirinya, who confirmed to me that he has passed on. It's very, very saddening. Honorable Muhammad Ssegirinya got a little bit worse in the past couple of days. He was brought here, and in engaging with the doctors and families, it was agreed, the doctors advised us, let's make sure no one accesses him to avoid getting infections, because his situation had become dire. So we agreed with the family, as the doctors have guided, no one should visit and so on, so that he didn't catch those infections. And the updates we kept getting, it was a struggle as if he would improve, and then bits of setbacks and so on. So this morning we got that very, very unfortunate news. When I spoke to the doctors, they told me, well, all the organs have pretty much shut down. They said they're waiting to themselves do the pronunciation, but yeah, clearly that's what it is, because the mother has also got a briefing from other medics. So it is sad that our colleague has passed on. It's very, very, very sad morning.
How will you remember your colleague as the leader of opposition, but also your member of National Unity Platform?
Honorable Ssegirinya was a very practical leader. Very, very practical. You know, sometimes we imagine leadership is about speaking too much English, wearing nice suits, and so on. That wasn't Honorable Ssegirinya. He was very practical. He would go to the ground, connect with the people, and that's the kind of leader that he was. He was a grounded leader, a community leader. So we shall very much miss that element.
We know that at the time of his death, he still has a case with Alan Sawanyana in court. How will you take on that case? What does his death mean for this case?
Well, as a lawyer, but anyway, you don't even need to be a lawyer, because if there's a case on your head and you're out of the picture, the case does collapse. So that's now to do with the case in court here.
Mbadde mukufa naye bw'okomawo mu nsengazi ate buli kimu oba osobola okyetuusaako. Osobola okulya kadoodo, osobola okulya ku bugga, osobola okuwuuta kamukene, osobola okuwuuta ku nkejje, naye eri mbadde ku bijanjalo n'akawunga. Ate ng'akawunga ke njogerako bw'owa enkoko ng'ebiika teddamu ke tubadde tulya. Kakati ebijanjalo nga babala bibala essupu, oyo ava mbijanjalo ng'osobola n'omwerabamu. So anja genda obulamu buddawo mpola, newankubadde nga tuyinza obutabeera lunaku lumu oba bbiri, naye mpola mpola tujja kuddamu ntereere.